Steve Bowers and
Cassandra Fuller.
Welcoming you into this Six in the City. It is Sweet 16 week.
It is, and I'm so impressed that you have your orange on and that you didn't send me the memo.
As volunteers, we don't get there that often. So, need to make the most of it this week.
Yes, you're right. Okay.
So, got to make the most of it this week.
I
So
know.
Dress for the, I got this shirt, and this may be the last time I get to wear it.
You say that every time you wear it, and I've seen you wear it a bunch.
Yeah. Well, the wife does somewhat insist. So, there you go. We got a lot of folks to talk to today. Zoe Pride is with us. Going to get an update on what's happening at the library, and then we've got a special event coming up at the Farmers Market we're going to find out about. And it's, you got the big poster there.
I do. It's Earth Day. It's coming up April the 20th. We have Robin Chance and Teresa Al-Jafari to talk about it.
Jackie Elderly's with us. We have a special commemorative coming up this week with the for Vietnam veterans. And we'll do that at the VFW on Airways. We'll get details of that. Plus,
Shelby Mathis and Allie Damas are here because it is getting ready for the 100 Women Who Care event that's coming up. They're going to report on their previous meeting that they had where they donated the $10,000. You'll find out to whom.
Lisa Mangus is with us, and we got a brand new martial arts facility. She said that I'd be a prime candidate.
I want to see that.
Star pupil material, she felt like.
Star pupil. You sure she said pupil?
My hearing may be going
Star.
out. Who else have we got here?
Angie Newsom and Tammy Sorrell are here because it's time for the Jackson Christian Spring Consignment Sale. Right. April 6th, 7th, and 8th.
One of our favorite entertainers. She's been with us before often. She's a longtime friend. Megan Jordan is with us, and so we're good to see her.
It is
We're
good
looking
to
forward
see
to having all these folks, so stay with us for this Six in the City.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. How could you not love him?
The JEA app. With it, you may view the electric outage map, report electric outages, receive electric outage alerts, view your current account information in real time. You can even make a payment with one click. Name, account number, you're in. Convenient access with the free JEA app, keeping you connected with JEA today.
See on page 4 that the projections need to be earthquake next Thursday.
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day. I have no time for this. So.
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
Welcome back to Six in the City. Zoe Pride is with us from the Jackson County Public Library. She handles all the tech and all that stuff.
She does.
One of the brightest people we know. Talk circles around us when it comes to that technology.
Yeah, we were not going to talk about technology.
I'm doing well. How are you?
It's good to see you with us. We have several things coming up at the library. It's National Library Week and all that stuff coming up, but we have something we really want to emphasize because it's important in my life, and that is Food for Fines and Fine Free Week. Right. If you bring a book back that's
overdue,
you don't have to pay a fine.
You don't have to pay your fine, right?
I've been missing it the last 8 years. I found it about 8 years ago. It scared me to death. I was afraid to turn it in then.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I've got the book is in good shape.
Have no fear.
Okay.
But you have only from April 1st until April the 13th.
All right, now what is the Food for Fine?
Food for Fines, if you have overdue fines on your account already, then you can bring in a canned good that's worth $1 towards your overdue fines.
Okay.
So if you have $15 on your account in overdue fines, you can bring in 15 cans of green beans.
I think I checked this book out in '83. How many truckloads of food am I going to need?
You might be needing a semi.
There's a couple U-Hauls,
Okay. That's the 1st through the 13th.
The 1st through the 13th, correct.
Okay. All right,
and the Food for Fines goes to?
We donate it to several local agencies in the community.
Okay, community.
Not
Very
just
good.
one, but you spread it out.
We try to, yes.
That's several things. National Library Week is actually the 7th through the 13th, so I assume that'll be filled with different activities, right?
Yes, we try to have different activities during during National Library Week. One day in particular is National Library Workers Day, which is Tuesday, April the 9th. Come by, say hi to us.
Okay.
Check out a book.
All right. All the
Bring in
things
some canned goods.
What is the teen spoken word open mic thing?
Well, April is also National Poetry Month, where you can, and our teen librarian, Jessie, she hosts an open mic night for teens to get up and just kind of express themselves. Right. Recite some poetry. Sometimes we do, they can do songs. They can, it's a fun night for the teens.
And that's April 2nd at 4 o'clock, right? And that's
Correct.
open to anybody, any teen.
Any teen.
That'll
yes.
be, what's that, Tuesday? April 2nd is
April
Tuesday. We're in
I
April
believe
next
so.
week, aren't we?
I know.
Whoa.
March is already gone. April.
All right. Bunny Story Time is what?
Yes, Bunny Story Time is a special story time that Jennifer is doing on April 13th, which is Saturday. And they're actually going to have a little brown bunny that's from a certain book. I can't remember the book right now, but they can come, they can bring some bunny they love and have their picture made, and she'll read the story that goes along with the...
For children?
Yes, it's for little tiny tots.
Little ones. It features little brown hair.
Yes.
Okay. We're talking to Zoe Pride is with us. She handles technology with the library, and so all these activities during the month of April. Poem in Your Pocket Day is April the 18th, so that is...
That is... Basically, we'll have stations set up with little poems that you can put in your pocket and share with everybody else around the community. Okay. We try to have little, just rolled up pieces of paper with little poems on them, so they're able to enjoy Poetry Month and kind of express themselves.
So I carry it in my pocket and share with other people around too during the day. Okay.
And that's at both locations of the library.
That is all over the place.
Okay, so that's okay. All right.
We also have Camp NaNoWriMo.
Okay.
I was hoping you were going to say that because he would destroy that.
NaNoWriMo is actually National Novel Writers Month, and usually it's in November, but we are doing Camp NaNoWriMo so people can come in and write and continue their story writing, not just in the month of November, but all throughout every Saturday in April.
Every Saturday in April from...
Yes. It's all day long. They can just stop in. We'll have some little snacks, campfire snacks, s'mores, stuff like that, that they can come and enjoy and just write and share ideas.
Okay. All right. So if you've been working on it or starting new,
a new book or working on something that you currently have been working on for a while.
Now, is the remodeling down there finished now? Or?
Yes, mostly it is completely finished. We got new flooring under the balcony. We got new shelving under the balcony. We kind of rearrange the shelves on the floor a little bit to create more private spaces so people can study and read and, have a little bit of a quiet space.
They've done a remarkable job at the library, continuing to add more things because they've got gig internet service down there if you're in the internet stuff, and then you get the library card. Now you got a digital library card. You can access anything the library's got, any magazine to which they have subscribed, and never go to the library.
Audiobooks, ebooks, magazines, as you said, online courses, stuff like that.
You name it, it's there.
Library's your
pretty
connection.
much.
It's always so good to see you.
It is good to
I appreciate what you do
guys.
very much, and so we're going to celebrate all during the month of April.
But the library is going to be closed Good Friday, which is April the 13th. So
19th.
With it. Oh, 19th, yes. I was looking at 3. It is the 19th, April 19th.
Yep.
I'll let you borrow my readers.
Thanks.
We'll be back with more
Apparently
Six in the City.
Here at the Emergency Operations Center, we rely on EPlus broadband fiber network to better serve Madison County. With high-speed internet, we track storms and natural disasters in real time. Also, fiber internet gives us the speed to host training classes preparing responders from all over the county and state. The phone system allows us flexibility to stay in contact and make conference calls with both in and out of the office with local, state, and federal agencies. Connectivity is an important part of emergency management.
A Dog's Way Home is the story of the extraordinary lengths a dog will go to in order to get back to their family. Every year, millions of dogs and cats end up in shelters and rescue groups. We found our Bella at a shelter in Tennessee. When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover they're all pure love. Adopt pure love and help a shelter pet find their way home at theshelterpetproject.org.
With EPlus broadband and Watch TV everywhere, you can now take your TV on the go. Just visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to sign up. Then you're all set to catch your favorite shows, movies, and sports wherever and whenever you want on any internet-connected device. Choose from our growing selection of networks from your cable package at no extra charge. Visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to learn more. It's easy to sign up for EPlus Broadband's TV Everywhere.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. Megan Jordan is going to be with us a little bit later. Good to have her back.
It is good to have her back.
Good to see her again. Looking forward to her performances today. We've got a special event coming up. It is Saturday, April the 20th. We're actually getting some advance notice on this.
Yes, we are.
Getting the word out.
Need to be
we're
prepared.
getting ready to go in the month of April, and it is coming up at the Farmers Market downtown. And here to tell us about this, Teresa Alzaferi is with us, and Robin Chance with us. And what is this event?
It's April the 20th.
All right.
It's 9 to 1 p.m. And we're going to have Steve Patterson playing. We're going to have a the Clean Water Runoff 5K run.
See, there you go. There's your run, because it's Earth Day. We're going to celebrate Earth Day.
I was going to say about Steve Patterson knew through a 5K.
Yes.
Right,
it's the Clean Water Runoff. That's what.
Always okay.
Clean Water Runoff 5K.
Now, are we going to? Okay, we're not doing any of that recycling stuff at this one, are we? Or are we?
We're going to do the shredding.
The shredding, okay.
But not the hazardous waste.
Okay, all right. So the shredding day. So will that be done at the market or down the hill there at the market, or?
We're going to try to get it done at the market.
The location's yet to be determined specifically, but it'll be in the.
Because shredding's usually been done down at the fire station or fire training center down there. So we're combining it and pulling up there. So
we are.
The reason for doing this is.
We just want to celebrate Earth Day, general recycling. We have a lot of education planned that day. It's going to be a great family event.
Okay.
It is going to be Easter weekend, but we do hope that people bringing their families and come out. We're going to have a kids jumping a tent, family scavenger hunt. Like I said, a lot of locations with environmental exhibits and education on that, and that goes along with our mission for Keep Jackson Beautiful. So.
This is all a free event.
It is a free event.
It's all free.
Mm-hmm. It's 9 a.m. to 1. It's free. Come and see our magician. We're going to have our master gardeners there with tips and
tricks
as well.
Talk to master gardeners
and
beekeepers. I noticed the beekeepers will be there. So if anybody's interested in bees or keeping bees, then it'd be a great opportunity to come down and get some information.
We'll have vendors.
Yep, we'll have some vendors, some food vendors, local businesses. Yeah. So one of our missions is to support environmental causes in the community and give these types of community events.
Who all is involved in putting this together then? You said you had some sponsors you wanted to recognize?
Yeah, so Madison County and the City of Jackson, along with Jackson Energy Authority, Delta Tree Service, Kellogg's, Lamar Advertising, Waste Management, Stormwater Management, Toyota Bodine, and MCC Jackson, along with Toshiba. Those are our main sponsors for the event.
The event, this is Earth Day at the Farmers Market, April the 20th. It'll start at 9 o'clock and go to 1. I got down there at 9 last year. I was ready to run, but the run starts at 8.
So, yeah, you'd be there at 7 a.m. for registration.
Oh, darn.
Darn, I missed it.
Funny how you do that.
See, that was the only one I could make last year. So you register at 7 o'clock, start to run. Can you register in advance for the?
You can go online and register in advance.
Okay, all right. Yep. It's the Clean Water Runoff 5K, and it'll be at the corner of West Lafayette and New Market Street. And so register at 7, or you can go to Races Online, racesonline.com.
Racesonline.com.
Who is the environmental magician? What is this?
Well, it's a surprise. So we had a magician last year as well.
Okay.
He'll be back, and he'll have a little bit of a display for the young up-and-coming magicians.
Okay.
And so
you can't give away all the secrets.
Can't give. It's a magician, so
that's right. Magicians have to keep their secrets.
He's going to work the crowd. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
And also, there's a community yard sale going to be going on.
Mm-hmm.
So you can come down, you can get you some food, you can do the clean water runoff, you get you
listen to
something
Steve
drink.
Patterson.
Listen to Steve Patterson. It's all a great time.
It's Earth Day at the Keep Jackson Beautiful, putting this together at the West Tennessee Farmers Market on April the 20th. And I'm excited about the master gardeners and stuff because we got the plant sale and all that stuff. It'll be coming up with summer celebration in July. So they're going to be at work already. It's that time.
And
I'm ready.
We'll be giving away seedlings.
Okay. Oh, is that all right? Okay.
Yes. We give away hundreds.
No, don't give him more.
Okay.
Well, the master gardeners will be able to give him tips to keep those alive.
Yes.
They've tried. It doesn't work.
Now look, just because they all die within a couple of years.
Yeah, well, when you take a plant, that plant's going, no!
Give me to somebody else, please.
Give me to somebody else.
It's good to see you both.
It is good to have you, ladies.
Earth Day, April the 20th at the Farmers Market. We're delighted to have her back with us. She's an outstanding performer, vocalist, and she's been a guest of ours before. This is Megan Jordan. Megan.
La-di-di. La-di-di. If I had $1 every time that I swore you off, and a 20 every time that I picked up when you called, and a crisp new Benjamin for when you're here, then gone again, and $1 every time I was right about you after all. Boy, I'd be rich, head to toe Prada, Benz in the driveway, yacht in the water, Vegas at the Mandarin, high roller gambling, me and Diddy dripping diamonds like Marilyn. No, I wouldn't be drowning in all your IOUs. Every promise you made me will have some real value, 'cause all the little lies rolling off your lips is money falling from the sky. I'd be rich, la-di-di. I'd be rich, la-di-di. If I had a dime every time that I swore you off, well, I guess I would be sitting on a big old pile of dimes. And all the time that you made my heart feel cheap, I might as well won the lottery. All of this pain and me cursing your name would just turn into dollar signs. 'Cause I'd be rich, head to toe Prada, Benz in the driveway, yacht in the water, Vegas at the Mandarin, high roller gambling, me and Diddy dripping diamonds like Marilyn. No, I wouldn't be drowning in all your IOUs. Every promise you made me would have some real value, 'cause all the little lies rolling off your lips is money falling from the sky. I'd be rich, la-di-di. I'd be rich, la-di-di. I told myself I wouldn't do this again, but how much you wanna bet I'ma do this again? Rich, head to toe Prada, Benz in the driveway, yacht in the water, Vegas at the Mandarin, high roller gambling, me and Diddy dripping diamonds like Marilyn. No, I wouldn't be drowning in all your IOUs. Every promise you made me will have some real value, 'cause all the little lies rolling off your lips is money falling from the sky. I'd be rich, la-di-di. I'd be rich, la-di-di. I'd be rich, la-di-di. I'd be rich, la-di-di.
Where is the American spirit? It's right here, in the people of West Tennessee. Every day, people walk through these doors to selflessly help others, to give without expecting anything in return. So where is the American spirit? It's right here, in the people of Lifeline, our community's blood bank, where we all come together to help each other, and the American spirit thrives.
Ask what you can do for your country.
JA's Customer Center on Martin Luther King Jr. Drive now has a drive-through payment kiosk. No more getting out of the car, waiting in teller lines to pay your utility bill. The separate entrance allows for easy access, and the covered kiosk and step-by-step screen prompts guide you through the payment process. Cash, check, credit, or debit card. Credit to your account is immediate. A printed confirmation receipt is provided. Another step in service to customers, all a part of JA Today.
Tune to the Travel Channel. say it, watch it. It's that easy with the power of voice control. Set up OnePass for the Warriors. Catch all the action with the power of voice control.
All right, we're back. We're talking hairstyles here. The transition from Amy Eisenhower to current.
That's right.
Hey, there you go.
Sometimes it takes.
You got to do what you got to do to let
Well,
your
at
hair
least
grow.
we're talking. Most time during the breaks, we're talking shoes.
That's right.
Or not me, but but anyway. Jackie Utley's with us, and she's with the Jackson-Madison chapter of the National Society Daughters of the American Revolution.
Yes.
They're involved in many projects in this community. A very special one is coming up this week. It is Friday, March 29th. If you're watching us during the week, it'll be at 2 o'clock at VFW Post 6496, which is the one on Airways Boulevard.
It's 285 Airways.
And this is in commemoration of the 50th anniversary of the last boots on the ground in Vietnam. And I was asking Jackie about this because this war starts in 59, goes to 75, so it's just kind of over that whole war period.
Yes.
And for anybody that was in the military, right?
Yes.
In any way.
Anybody who was active duty, any location between 1955 and 1975 is considered a Vietnam War period. They're calling it a period instead of the era. And so we would like to honor anybody, who was active duty anywhere during between 1955 and 1975.
Okay.
So
now, this is a national celebration?
It is a national celebration. The Congress set up the Vietnam War 50th commemoration, which is a big committee. And then we have commemorative partners. Our DAR chapter is a commemorative partner. And so we have agreed to hold commemorations and to do everything that we can to honor Vietnam veterans. So as a commemorative partner, we're staging this event there at the VFW this week.
So what will happen at this event Friday?
We will have the Vietnam Veterans of America, Chapter 995, which is our local chapter, will post and retire the colors. They do a presentation called the Soldier's Cross, which is the rifle and the helmet and the dog tags and the boots. And it's... it is, I know, I'm just, I'm boo-hooing before it's over with because it's so moving. And then at the end of the program, they'll do taps. We've invited the city and county mayors to do a proclamation proclaiming March 29th here in Jackson-Madison County is Vietnam Veterans Day. We'll have some brief remarks, and then we'll have refreshments. And Doubletree has donated their cookies.
Oh, wow. That's a big deal now.
I know. So we'll have coffee and bottled water and cookies. So I think that'll bring you, I hope that'll bring you.
That should bring some in. I mean, those aren't just any cookies.
I know, they're special.
Is this a one-time thing, or is this going to be going on over successive years?
This is our third or fourth year to do. We've been doing it down at Madison County Courthouse. Right. But because of the x-ray machine and the security that they've added there in the lobby, we were down to like 10 square feet. Right. And so we contacted the VFW, and the post commander, Tom Buck, has graciously offered to host us there. And so we've relocated to the VFW post. But I think it's our fourth annual event.
It's just been different. Well, because I didn't remember being there, and that's why it hasn't been there.
It hasn't been there. We've tried.
The lobby of the courthouse is.
It's gotten to be an opportunity for growth to have.
Leave everything you own at home because they're going to scan everything you got to get to court.
Exactly right. Well, that's a great opportunity for those who have not been in the VFW post. Because they've done a lot of work to it. You can obviously tell on the outside, but I know they've worked hard on the inside as well. So, and this is open.
It's open to the public. Anybody who would like to come to this ceremony we're more than welcome. We'd love to have you. We'd love especially to have Vietnam veterans and their families. But any veteran of any war and just anybody, interested person from the public. We'd love to have you.
Well, the DAR is involved in many things here. What do you want people to know about the DAR itself?
We are a patriotic women's organization, and our three areas of concern are historic preservation, education, and patriotism. And we focus on, veterans a lot. and just try to, we're a service organization. So we try to do all we can for the community.
DAR has been actively involved in the Veterans Ceremony that comes up on Veterans Day or around that weekend in November, and so it's just important work out there. They're also doing, we talked about the library earlier, National Library. They have a genealogy work session the first Tuesday every month from 4 until 6 at the library. So if you're doing family research, which is important in what you do.
And it is a free, it's free and open to the public. It's not a class. So if you've never done any genealogy, show up, we work one-on-one. If you've done some and you've hit a brick wall and need some help, you know, come and bring what you have and we'll look at it and decide the best way forward. But it's free, open to the public. You can either stay the whole 2 hours from 4 to 6 p.m., or you can just drop in and go, okay, I've got, you know, I know where I need to research next, and leave. So it's a come and go, or just stay the whole time.
And that's every Tuesday?
No, it's the first Tuesday.
The first Tuesday.
First Tuesday.
April the 2nd, right? April 2nd.
Unless it hits on New Year's Day or the 4th of July. Those are usually
and
the two.
is that at the main library or
It's
both?
at the main library downtown. We're in the what they call the board room, which is there by the elevator.
Okay.
And that's really convenient because if we hit a snag, we can just get on the elevator
and go
buzz
upstairs.
right up to the Tennessee room.
We appreciate it. It's always good to see you.
It is.
Good to
see
see you.
have you,
Thank
Jackie.
you so much.
We're going back to the main stage, we call it here, and we welcome back once again Megan Jordan. Megan?
You're giving me a million reasons to let you go. You're giving me a million reasons to quit the show. You're giving me a million reasons, giving me a million reasons, giving me a million reasons, about a million reasons. If I had a highway, I would run for the hills. If you could find a dry way, I'd forever be still. 'Cause you're giving me a million reasons, give me a million reasons, giving me a million reasons, about a million reasons. I bow down to pray. I try to make the worst seem better. Lord, show me the way to cut through all this worn out leather. I've got 100 million reasons to walk away, but baby, I just need one good one to stay. Head stuck in a cycle, I look off and I stare. It's like that I've stopped bleeding but completely aware. 'Cause you're giving me a million reasons, give me a million reasons, giving me a million reasons, about a million reasons. And if you say something that you might even mean, it's hard to even fathom which parts I could believe. But you're giving me a million reasons, give me a million reasons, giving me a million reasons, about a million reasons. I bow down to pray. I try to make the worst seem better. Lord, show me the way to cut through all this worn out leather. I've got 100 million reasons to walk away. Baby, I just need one good one to stay. Can't you see I'm bleeding, I'm bleeding, hey. Can't you give me what I'm needing, needing? Every heartbreak makes it hard to keep the faith. But baby, I just need one good one, good one, good one, good one, good one. When I bow down to pray, I try to make the worst seem better. Lord, show me the way to cut through all this worn out leather. I've got 100 million reasons to walk away. Baby, I just need one good one, good one. Tell me that you'll be the good one, good one. Baby, I just need one good one to stay.
Hey guys, how are you today? Good. I'm here to talk about how with technology you can make amazing worlds. Come with me. My team and I bring the Halo world to life.
Is that you?
That is me. I wasn't a math genius, and I knew nothing about coding. But you guys do. You guys have the power to change things.
I want your job.
I want you to have my job.
The process is called lining. Instead of replacing sewer pipe, you line it. The lining seals the pipe, covering any leakage points. This recent lining of the 54-inch river interceptor line cost over $900,000, but that's much less expensive than replacement, and it extended the life of the key line that transfers sewage from several lines to the wastewater treatment plant on Miller Drive. Protecting community health and doing it efficiently is all a part of JEA today.
Renew Biomedical also uses the same great JEA broadband service as well as the JEA telephone service to make sure our service customers get the support and service they need, both via phone, email, and teleconferencing. We ship service loaners, and it's imperative that we keep in contact with our service customers and get them the feedback they need. And the only way to do that is with a reliable internet and telephone connection.
Welcome back to Six in the City. We're going to find out more about the 100 women who care in this community, and we have two of them here.
That's right.
Right?
You do. Thank you for having us back again.
Shelley Mathis is with us, and Allie Damus is with us. Allie. Right?
Yeah.
Allie Damus.
You got both of them right.
Yeah, you're pretty
We were really impressed.
Mark this down. It
We
never
worked
has
on that
happened
for a little
before. We've been doing this show, what, 14 years? First time.
A long time we have been.
Anyway, it's good to see you both.
It is good to have you ladies. Now, the 100 Women Who Care is a new organization here in town.
My wife's a member, I found out.
She is. Yeah. She is a woman who cares.
Yeah.
I missed the first meeting. I care, but I missed the first meeting, so I've got the second meeting on my calendar. But anyway, your first meeting was held when?
Yes, in February.
In February.
So that was our very first quarterly meeting, and it went really well. We were very excited, as you know, because we told you a million times how excited we were. And it was exactly, it lived up to the hype.
And you had three nonprofits come in, right?
We did, yes.
And who were the three nonprofits?
We had the Dream Center, we had Swag, and then Birth Choices.
Okay. And Swag, is that what you said?
Yes, Sisters with Aspiring Goals.
Okay.
And so they are a newer nonprofit.
All right, so the format of this, y'all, the 100 women meet, right? You invite these organizations in, and they present what they do.
Yeah,
right?
they present for 5 minutes, and they basically just tell us their story and their mission and what they could use our funds for specifically. And then at the end of the meeting, all of our ladies vote on the nonprofit of their choice, and then majority rules. Right. And then whoever has the most votes, they get all of the funds.
But all get to present, so it's a way to increase awareness and connection in the community.
Exactly.
Okay.
And
so who won?
So who won?
Yay. The Dream Center.
Yay.
And they won.
They won, yes.
How much?
Well, we wanted to announce the full total today. Yeah. We've already given them a large chunk, but for the ladies who were not able to be there, some have mailed their checks in, and we still have checks coming in.
So it's $100 to be a part of this, right?
$100 it's $100, yes.
Quarter.
A quarter.
Okay.
That's right. So we feel like it's an easy way to invest in your nonprofits in your community and not have a huge investment personally. It's the collective impact that really makes the difference.
So that would be $10,000 if you're
right.
full
That's
strength,
correct.
Right?
Yes, and so we know that we've hit that, and so above that, we're still waiting on checks. So we don't want to give a final number.
But it's 10,000 plus.
10,000 plus.
10,000 plus, which I'm sure Gail at the Dream Center is beyond excited about that. So
we had the opportunity to drop off one round of those extra checks, and they were very appreciative.
I'm sure.
But for everybody, it's a great showcase then. So how do you select then the ones that will participate this next? You'll meet again when?
In May 28th is our next meeting. We will be accepting nominations from within the 100 women. All nominations have to come from members. We will be accepting those through May 12th, and we will choose our next 3 nonprofits that will come present at our May meeting at that time.
If you nominate someone, do you have to describe why you're nominating them or whatever?
It's nice to have that information just for us, but you don't have to. Yeah, if it takes a little extra time and you'd rather just send it on in there, then that's fine as well. We
For-
just need the name and who they are, who the contact is.
And for those that missed the first meeting but want to do this, you can't actually nominate yet until you go to the May 28th meeting. Is that?
Yeah. Well,
or you become a member
become
at the
a
meeting,
member.
and then you
But
can.
you can become a member. Allie has done a wonderful. She is our social media and our web guru. We have
So you don't have to wait for the meeting to become a member. We can sign up.
Oh,
right.
well, right now. We have.
When we go to commercial break, we'll sign up.
Exactly. 100 Women Jackson. We have a beautiful website now. And
Oh, a website.
Yes, we have a
Okay.
website. In addition to our Facebook and our Instagram, we do have a website. Again, it's 100womenjackson.com.
.com,
Allie did a
okay.
wonderful job on it. And you can do everything. You can join, become a
Okay.
member there. You can nominate your nonprofits there. If you're not going to be able to be there, you can do your proxy vote there. So, I mean, it is a full
Now, can you make
service.
your donation online yet?
Unfortunately, not yet.
Okay, that's phase 2,
Not yet.
right?
Yeah.
We're trying to keep it to where we collectively give at one
I
time
see.
to the
Okay,
nonprofit.
so-
So it's just this big chunk of money that we get
That you
excited
get
about
to
instead of
donate.
it coming in, trickling in,
Yeah.
and them having to
Was it a
figure out where it came
festive
from.
feeling or a good feeling at
It
the?
was a great feeling.
We
Yes,
looked at each
it
other
was.
afterwards and we're like, did we just do that in 3 weeks?
It was amazing, yes.
It really
very
I'm sure it's an awesome feeling.
I think
especially-
everyone in the room, that's the other thing that we want people to know, coming to the meetings, it's the money that's being donated that's making the difference, but coming to the meeting, the people in that room, you could just feel as the nonprofits were giving their testimonies and telling what their volunteer opportunities were and who they're serving and why they're serving. I mean, the energy in the room, it was just impactful. It
Okay.
was touching. It was, I
Okay.
mean, yeah, it was
It's
very
the 100
emotional.
Women Who Care.
it's a
100
great
Women Who Care
organization
in
to
Jackson.
bring to Jackson.
Is it 100 or 800 or?
100.
100.
100.
Womenwhocare.com.
Yeah, all right, 100 Women Who Care. Check that out on Facebook and on the web.
Yes.
Congratulations on this. Good
Yes,
to see you both.
it's wonderful.
Great to see you as well.
Yes.
Good to see the growth coming. So, and you said stay tuned to
Yes.
on the Facebook
social
page.
media, we will be sharing some volunteer opportunities in the next few weeks on how you can help out the 3 nonprofits that already presented at the last meeting.
The next 3
Yeah.
Wednesdays, we'll
All
be
right, here you go.
posting those.
Pamela, you need to
Awesome.
take
Be
the money
watching
out of
for
your account. We'll be back with more 6 in the City.
Throughout its history, Jackson, Tennessee has been a leader in manufacturing, education, transportation, utility service, and more. But the key to Jackson's future, full gig fiber to the home infrastructure, EPlus broadband. Innovative applications, fastest connectivity, revolutionizing everything. JA's fiber network offers Jackson unlimited capacity for any future bandwidth demands. Connectivity, heavy internet usage, the best reliability. Jackson, Tennessee, not just a gig city, an innovation city.
Stop and think about your health. Don't smoke. If you do, quit. Eat healthy. Make small changes in your diet that can impact your health. Be more active. Start in small ways and keep going. And know your numbers. Your blood pressure and your cholesterol are important to your health. Friends of Heart ask you be a friend of your own heart.
Jackson's first private utility was the Citizens Gas Light Company. The company organized June 28, 1871 to bring street lights to Jackson. The system used coal or coke burned in ovens to generate gas distributed through wood pipes to street lights ignited by lamplighters at dusk. From there, the service expanded to home lighting. We didn't know it then, but we were on the way to JEA today.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. We'll have more with Megan Jordan coming up in this segment, but Alyssa Magnus is with us. Alyssa does financial services and all that stuff in real life. And then ran out something to do on Sundays and said, hey, you know.
Needed something else to do.
So
Keep
she's here to
yourself
talk to
busy.
us about aero athletics, which is martial arts.
Well, yes, sir. Martial arts as well as a gymnastics facility.
Okay.
So Air Athletics, we just opened, and we are a gymnastics and martial arts facility here in Jackson, North Jackson, right beside Boot Barn.
Okay. On Van Drive.
On Van Drive, that's
Okay.
right.
Yeah, okay.
And we actually offer not only just superior talent and training, but we also offer a parent exercise room. So we're really trying to encourage healthy families.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so that kind of what sets you apart. So it's for people what age to what age then?
So actually, we start at 1 year old.
Is that right?
Oh, wow, a year old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a year old, all the way up to.
Okay, as long as you want to be there.
All the
so
way
what
up
all do you
past
do
you,
there now?
she said.
So martial arts is part of this, but not all of it.
I know you were trying to sign up earlier for that.
So I think I'd be a prime
We need
candidate.
to get him signed up for that.
Yes, so actually we offer parent and taught gymnastics. So that's where the mom or dad wants to spend a little bit of time with their toddler.
Okay.
They can come in and start doing gymnastics as early as 1 year old.
1 year old, okay.
And then we have preschool gymnastics. We also have recreational and competitive gymnastics for boys and girls.
Okay.
And then the martial arts side, we have Judo Jacks, which is for 3 years old and older, teenagers and adults. We also offer women's self-defense classes.
Oh, okay, nice.
All right, so what got you to doing this?
Well, my daughter is a gymnast.
Okay.
Yes, and
Okay.
so we are very passionate about that. Also, my husband is a retired sheriff's deputy.
Okay.
And so he and another manager of ours, who's a retired Army Ranger, are working together to train the women's self-defense and judo side of it. And we're soon going to be offering cheerleading as well as dance.
Okay.
Okay. So it's just all around. And people can find out more information on your website?
They certainly can. So it's arrowathletics.net. They can also call us. Our phone number is 731-240-1220. Pretty easy.
Okay.
They can stop by anytime. We're having an open house April 20th.
Okay.
And so they can see, we'll have demonstrations and giveaways from 10 to 4.
10 to 4 that day
on April 20th. Is that what day of the week is that?
That's a Saturday.
Saturday.
That's a Saturday. And so, we really believe what sets us apart from others in the area is that we have regularly scheduled meetings with the athletes, the coach, and the parent, and we're able to review progress at that point. Also, we have curriculum, which all the programs will follow. And so it's not just kind of a haphazard lesson.
Mm-hmm.
And in addition, you won't believe this, Steve, we actually have a male gymnast who competed in the World Cup and World Championship.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And he did not only compete, he actually brought home a gold and bronze medal, respectively.
Okay.
So
Wow, nice.
Well, that's terrific. Okay. You've been open how long now?
we've just been open a month.
A month, okay.
Yes, we're in the old Solus building right there by
right,
Boot
yeah,
Barn.
right, yeah.
And so,
Well, I'd seen the signage change out there, and I didn't know.
Yes.
Glad you're here.
we have had a lot of interest and enrollment. We're already up to 75 enrollees just in the last month.
That's
Yes.
wonderful. And you have a Facebook page, so if anybody wants more information, they can either go online or on your Facebook page.
That's right. Facebook as well. Absolutely.
Is this something that's just local, or is Arrow Athletics it's kind of like Gold's Gym? There are other locations, or is
This is just local.
Local, okay.
Yes,
So
and
you put
we're
this
gonna-
together, okay.
Yes, sir. And we're actually going to be offering summer camp for people who need a place for their children to stay, 7:30 to
okay.
5:30.
Oh, wow.
We're going to be offering that all summer, as well as birthday parties and parents' night out.
Okay, terrific.
Okay. Well, it sounds like a great opportunity to get out there
Well, it
for
sounds
somebody to sign up for martial arts.
Yes, absolutely.
Bend over, Steve. I am.
Hey, and just for y'all having us on the show today, anybody who registers definitely gets a free T-shirt. So, Steve, come on out for your free T-shirt.
There you go.
We got any 3XLs?
I'm going to sign him up just for the T-shirt. I want to see
Steve and our
him.
before and after photo. He's the before. It's so good to see you.
It's good to have you all.
Congratulations. Arrow Athletics.
Thank
and so
you for
now we
having
know.
me.
Arrowathletics.net.
We're going to go back to the main stage. We welcome once again Megan Jordan.
I know I'm probably better off on my own than loving a man who didn't know what he had when he had it. And I see the permanent damage you did to me. Never again, I just wish I could pretend when it was magic. I wish it wasn't 4 a.m. staring in the mirror saying to myself, you know you had to do it. I know the bravest thing I ever did was run. Sometimes in the middle of the night I can feel you again, and I just miss you, and I just wish you were a better man. And I know we had to say goodbye like the back of my hand, and I just miss you, and I just wish you were a better man, a better man. probably better off all alone than needing a man who could change his mind at any given minute. And it's always on your terms. I'm hanging on every careless word, hoping it might turn sweet again, like it was in the beginning. But your jealousy, I can hear you now, you talking down to me, like I'll always be around you, push my love away, like it's some kind of loaded gun. Boy, you never thought I'd run. Sometimes in the middle of the night I can feel you again, and I just miss you, and I just wish you were a better man. And I know we had to say goodbye like the back of my hand, and I just miss you, and I just wish you were a better man, a better man, a better man. Hold on to this pride, because these days it's all I have, and I've gave you my best, and we both know you can't say that. You can't say that. Wish you were a better man. I wonder what we would have become if you were a better man. We might still be in love if you were a better man. You would have been
Hi, I'm Kedrick Perkins, PGA General Manager at Jackson Country Club. Jackson Country Club's amenities are true Southern hospitality. Championship golf course, fine dining, 6 tennis courts, junior Olympic pool and fitness. We pride ourselves in giving our members the best. Choosing JEA was a logical choice so that we could tie in our phone, internet, and cable solutions so that we can advance our next segment of technology.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
In communities across Tennessee, we feel the effects of opioid addiction. We all know someone touched by addiction. People we see every day. A neighbor, a friend, a family member. Please know there is help and hope. Together we can rise above and make recovery a reality. Neighbors working together. Tennessee together. If you or someone you love needs help for addiction, help is available. Visit tntogether.com for more information.
Well, it's that moment of the year that many people wait for.
That's right.
Have it on their calendar.
That's exactly
Plan
right.
in advance.
Save up the money.
It's the Jackson Christian School Spring Consignment Sale. About to turn this loose. Angie Newsom is with us and Tammy Farrell with us. It's coming up April the 6th. It starts April the 6th.
That's right.
6th, 7th, and 8th.
Which
Saturday, Sunday, Monday?
Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
All right, so tell us about it. What we got lined up this year?
Great sale. 2 gyms full of stuff.
2 gyms.
2 gyms full of stuff. One will have anything you could wear: shoes, clothes, purses, jewelry. And the other one, all infant items, furniture, household goods, electronics, sports equipment, books, you name it. You can find it.
Okay. So here you go. You never know what's going to be there.
That's right. You never know.
Some people will come home with pianos.
Here we go.
I went looking for a boat one time. Couldn't find one. But you never know. This thing has worked amazingly well.
It has.
I mean, it's just grown.
This is what year for you guys for the sale?
About the 20th year
Okay.
of the sale.
20th year for the sale.
And everything is already in now. You're not taking any more consignment.
No, you can still consign.
Oh, is that right? You
through
can.
Friday
Through
this
Friday,
week,
this
March
week.
the 29th.
March the 29th.
And then you can, as long as you get registered by Friday, you can enter your items and print your tickets and drop them off through Thursday of next week. Drop-off starts on Monday.
And all this
Monday
can be
through
done
Thursday.
online on
all
the
of it's
website,
online.
on
Go to
JCS.
our jcseagles.org. There's a link to the consignment sale. It'll walk you through it. It's very user-friendly.
And the items that you'll be consigning are that people would need to bring are spring-related,
Spring
right?
and summer clothing and shoes items, household goods, any type of. I have a lot of Easter decorations. It's almost Easter, so anything spring and summer related. Yes.
Okay. What makes this thing work?
Everybody loves a good deal.
That's it.
Who doesn't love a bargain?
That's right. It's a
you
bargain.
get rid of your things and you find some good things from someone else.
Because the consigners keep the majority of the money, right?
The consigners do keep the majority of the money. They get 60%
60-40
of
split.
what they price it. They price it however they want to sell it. They decide if they want to discount it for the Sunday afternoon sale.
Oh, okay. So they make that decision.
They make that decision.
Or if they want to come pick it up,
Or if they
can.
wanna
Or if
come-
they want to come pick it up and they don't want to discount it, yes. So
All right,
they
so-
get 60% of the sale. The other 40% goes back to support the school.
So Saturday, April the 6th, it's from 8 to 3.
8 to 3.
It's a regular sale. And
Regular
then
sale.
Sunday, from 1 to 4, it's half price
Is
day.
half price. If the consigner has chosen to discount it,
discount it,
there'll be a box marked, and you'll know that you can get it for half of
price.
whatever's on the tag.
And then Monday, which is from 9 to 12,
is
dollar
donate.
day.
When you consign your items, you can choose to, I don't want them back, donate them if they're not sold. There'll be a special paper for those, or if you can consign your things and you can choose to donate part of them, or if some things don't sell, you'll want to pick those up. They'll be marked with a D on the tag. Those things are all pulled out on Sunday evening and put in a special place for the dollar day on Monday.
Okay, wow.
You might find a bed frame for $1, or you might find a pair of socks for $1.
You never know,
You
right?
never know.
Well, it's a great way to get rid of some of your stuff in your house that you don't need or that you don't wear anymore, or that's just collecting dust in your house.
That's great. You never know what somebody else might want that
That's
you have and
exactly
you're
right.
tired of.
That's exactly right.
A couple of people left teenage children and said, bring them back when they're 20.
We'll put them to work.
Yeah, they'll take them. They won't
take
sell
'em
them,
down
but they'll take them, right?
Well, it's been an amazing, and you do this how many times? Twice a year.
Twice a
right?
year, in the fall and in the spring.
So it's a big event at Jackson Christian. It's obviously working, or they wouldn't keep doing it. And people love this.
And it's consigners from anywhere. You don't have to be. You don't have to have a student at Jackson Christian, right?
Oh, that's
it can be
correct.
anyone.
And we have consigners from other towns and even across the state. I have one that is consigning from Chattanooga.
Is that right?
Some come from all counties all around.
So they
Yes.
found this thing and it
This
worked.
is the consignment sale to be a part of.
That's right.
But organizing, it's got to be, of course, y'all have been doing this long enough. You know what you're doing. Get everything labeled and sized and all this stuff.
Organized and color-coded.
You need to come and take a look.
It's
a great sale.
It's worth a look.
I'm afraid I'd actually get addicted to that. You know what I mean?
I know I would.
You know, it'd be like, you know.
With it being so organized, then it wouldn't be so overwhelming.
We'll
when
have
you
a
just go
special
in and
laundry
just-
basket just for you to put all your things in that you find.
Well, that's the problem. I used to tell the folks at Kirkland, I said, I don't know how y'all find stuff in Hong Kong that when you get down there, you got to have it, right? It'll go right here in the corner. That's the way it is with these things.
Sure.
It's like you always find something that's, well, I need that.
And if you come on Saturday and look,
Yeah. And then you get
then
home.
you come back on Sunday and you'll find more things that you didn't even see the first day.
That's right. And you could get those for $1
Yeah.
to come on Sunday.
April 6th, 7th, and 8th. Don't miss it.
That's right.
It'll be great fun. It's good to see you both.
It is
Appreciate all
good
the
to
work
have
y'all
you,
do.
ladies.
Thank you so much. We're going to be back with more as we continue 6 in the City.
Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. L-O-G-I-C, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. I get up when I'm down, had enough, almost drowned. Wish rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. I get up, I get up, I get up,
Own a lawn mowing service? Propane works for you. Propane can go where you go. Tanks easily changed, no spillage, quick transition, clean burn, increased energy efficiency. Propane, the affordable, clean alternative fuel wherever you mow. Find out more about JA's ProGas. Call 422-7500. Propane, the alternative fuel that makes sense. Part of JEA today.
Leah, did you put a new dent in that? This one? No. Were you texting and driving again? Yes.
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about your bumper.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. Thanks to all of our guests for
That's
being
right.
with us. It's always great fun.
It is. It's always great to
so-
hear all the wonderful things that are going on in
Set
the
of things
city.
that are going on in this town. One thing that's happening, and
Speaking
we've
of-
talked about it, yeah, we're going to elect a mayor this year. We don't do that. Well, we don't elect new mayors very often. We've had
That's
3 in
right.
52 years.
That's unheard
So there's a
of.
big change for this city coming up May the 7th, and if the runoff is necessary, that'll be held June the 18th, and the advance vote starts the 7th. But we have a forum tonight. If you're watching us on Tuesday the 26th, it's at 6:30 at the Carl Perkins Civic Center here.
Civic Center. It's a
And
free
if you
event.
can't make it,
open to anybody.
Anybody. The Chamber's Governmental Affairs Committee and Leadership Jackson alumni have put this together. Kelly McAllister is going to host this. All the candidates were invited. 4 will be here, and we will carry it. Yeah, we'll carry it on EPlus TV 6 live and EPlusTV6.com. It'll be streamed. It'll be posted on the EPlus TV 6 YouTube channel. And it will be there so you can catch it, spread the word, and watch it again.
So
or whatever you
regardless
need
of
to.
where you are, if you've got high-speed
Yeah,
internet, you can
get access to
check out the mayoral forum.
I'm sure I missed a 5K somewhere.
Well, yeah, actually. Well, this one is a fun one. It's the Stomp Out Stigma Color Run.
Okay.
It's April the 4th. It's at Union at the Miller Bell Tower, and it is a 5K or 1 mile color run.
Color run. Okay.
Yeah, and it's to benefit.
Is that where they spray you when you go on?
Well, they don't spray you, but you get
throw chalk
colored.
on you and all that
colored.
stuff?
I think it's cornstarch. It's
Okay.
just colored cornstarch. But it's to benefit NAMI of Madison County, and I
Okay.
believe that is for the, it's to raise awareness for mental illness.
Okay, very
so,
important.
and you can go to races online, and then also too, tonight at the planetarium, if you're watching us today, is Black
26th?
Holes, Other Side of Infinity. It starts
Okay.
5:30.
Okay.
But to get it on your calendar, next Tuesday, because I do shows every Tuesday, so next Tuesday, April 2nd, is Chronicle of a Journey to Earth. It's
Okay.
5:30 to 6:30. These are all free events at the
the
planetarium.
MDS
If you haven't
Planetarium.
been, you should get a chance to go. It's a great
Just a
place.
great thing to have in this
It
city.
is such a
It's amazing.
unique item to have in
Yeah,
the city. So
Not every state has a planetarium. We've got one.
That's right.
At
We
the
sure
MD
do.
Anderson, there at the University of Memphis Lambeth. All right. All right. Megan, it's good to have you with us.
It
Megan's
is. It's
back
good
with
to
us.
see
Megan
you.
George is
Thank
back
you.
with us. Yeah.
I'm supposed to say
And
hi
so
to
you're
my children.
you are teaching dance now, is that right?
I am teaching a dance fitness.
Dance
hip
fitness.
hop,
fitness.
Yeah.
fitness
That's what
exercise
you need.
class.
Oh, you need to sign
That's what
Steve
you
up for
said.
that. That's what he needs.
Said I ain't got that long.
And where are you teaching these classes at, Megan?
I am teaching. I still do hair full time. I'm teaching the dance classes at Floyd's Gym in Lexington.
In Lexington, okay.
We're going to let you close out this show. It's always good to see you.
It is
We've
good to
enjoyed
have you,
having
Megan.
so much. This is Megan Jordan.
Your cheating heart will make you weak. You'll cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you when tears come down like falling rain. You'll toss around and you'll